Shalom, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Ten Commandments, where we are going over the seventh commandment. This comes from Exodus chapter 20, verse 14, and it says, "You shall not commit adultery." Now, in the biblical sense, adultery refers to the sin of a man having sexual relations with a married woman. Now, in the days when a Sanhedrin existed, the punishment for adultery was death for both the adulterer and the adulteress. So, here in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10, it says this: "If there is a man who commits adultery with another man's wife, one who commits adultery with his friend's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress, shall surely be put to death." Now, some Christian leaders teach that the death penalty for adultery has been overturned by Yeshua. And many Christians have even misunderstood the story Yeshua and the adulteress in John chapter 8. Now, in that story, Yeshua was able to acquit the women accused of adultery because there was not two corroborating witnesses willing to testify against her. Now, since the death penalty can no longer be carried out against adulterers, traditional Judaism requires a husband to divorce his wife if she is found guilty of adultery. She is forbidden to marry the person with whom she committed the sin. Now, this prescription for adultery is reasonable, but the story of Gomer and Hosea illustrates that in some cases, marital reconciliation and healing is possible even after the adultery. The prophet Hosea married a woman named Gomer, but Gomer was unfaithful to him. She engaged in adulterous relationships with more than one person. The Lord told Hosea to divorce her, which he did. And after some time, the Lord told Hosea to take her back and remarry her. He did so too. Now, in the Torah, if a man cheats on his wife, it is not legally adultery unless he has relations with another man's wife. Now, nevertheless, it is infidelity, fornication, and breach of the sacred marital covenant. Now, since polygamy is no longer practiced in Judaism, it is forbidden among the disciples of Yeshua. A man is constrained in the same rigorous standard of monogamous to his spouse that a woman must have for her husband. Now, adultery is a terrible sin, but there are types of spiritual adultery that we routinely perpetrate. Now, Yeshua teaches that even looking at another man's wife with lustful desires is adultery of the heart. Adultery of the heart cannot be tried in a Torah court of law on earth, but it can be judged and punished by the ultimate Torah court, the court of heaven. That is why Yeshua advises that it be better to pluck out one's eye than to look at another man's wife with lust and be punished in hell. Quote, "If your right eye makes you stumble, tear it out and throw it from you. For it is better for you to lose one of your parts of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell." Matthew chapter 5, verse 20. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the seventh commandment. Join us on the next episode when we go over the eighth, wrapping things up. Shalom.